Catching up. Catching up in the chat. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Arjsk8ter, we have our American Protoss player, the red Protoss, representing clan Kirktown. I believe that is Dave Tester's clan. It is Arjsk8ter. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have this opponent. We have the blue Zerg player. It is COMEATMEBRO. Get him, Papi. Again, Arjsk8ter, slightly, oh my god, as we're going for a cannon rush. And I believe we can cannon rush. So, Arjsk8ter is slightly ahead MMR-wise compared to Sounder. I want to say Sounder's around gold, Arjsk8ter's around platinum. And we are going to be sneaking this probe out across the map. Forge on the way, and the cannon rush soon to be upon us. Now, how committed are we going to be to the cannon rush is the question. Are we going to be proxying the Robo, proxying a Stargate alongside it? Are we just cannon rushing to... I mean, this shouldn't be for an expansion, especially with the Forge on the high ground. We check, we scout, let's go. COMEATMEBRO, he does confirm the pylon. He is aware. He's going for another base. Do we go for the gold is the question. There are gold bases here on Arjsk8ter. Dark is one to expand and take the gold base on the left-hand side, even the other side of the ramp, or the wall even. Cannon soon to be on the way. This drone, where are we headed? Looks like we're not going for the gold. We're going for a proxy hatch across the map. Okay. Very quick reaction here out of COMEATMEBRO. Gases are being taken. Proxy hatch on the way. Cannons being thrown down. Arjsk8ter not aware that this base isn't being taken. He's going to be checking the third base locations. Upon not seeing any bases here, he should be checking the goal bases and then should be checking back at home. He should be checking. Lings are seen moving out across the map. We need some cannons back at home to be able to survive this. Gateway on the way. And I'm concerned that we won't have anything in time here. The probe does get eyes on these Lings. We are aware. We have a Zealot on the way. For the time being, no Cyber Core, so we can't actually invest into anything else. Cannon now in production. But the Lings are getting in. The Lings, they will get in. Just barely. The probe does try to wall off, but 1 second too late. A little bit misplaced as well. Cannon going to be going down. And we can shut down this entire location. Zealot is on the way, but I think we should be able to get the pylon. Uh-oh. Boys, they are being pulled. Can we save the pylon? We have to. Zealot does arrive. The pylon goes down, but we do repower the gateway. And the Zealot does make it out in time. And we don't really lose any probes. So far, good defense behind this. Roach Warren is on the way. Now, unfortunately, COMEATMEBRO is only on 1 gas, so he can't actually afford that many Roaches. From here, we did need to take the second gas geyser as well to commit to Roaches and even Ravagers. So our follow-up is a little bit less than ideal, but we are moving out across the map with Lings. But we do need a cannon. We do need to respect this. Do we get eyes on the creep? He still doesn't know. Arjsk8ter, he still is unaware of the proxy hatch. Cybercore on the way. Lings have arrived. Now, to be fair, we're not actually making use of this. It'd be great to see like a queen to spread creep and to deny any other bases and to expand back at home elsewhere or even take the gold. Instead, we are just flooding Lings and a handful of Roaches. A macro hatch on the way. Oh, did we not hotkey the second hatchery? Uh-oh. Like we have... we may not have hotkeyed this because we aren't making use of that larva. As Lings, they do get in, they do force a cancel. Sorry, that was a kill on the cannon. Do slip in towards the mineral line. Zealots, unfortunately, here are slow. They're going to try to keep up. Oh, this won't be a good fight for the Lings, though. Yeah, the Zealots, they should clean this up. Not a single Zealot will fall. Lings moving out across the map. Roaches have revealed themselves as well. And we have a wall of cannons, a wall of shield batteries on the way. Now with the Cybercore, we can make Stalkers. Forge is getting low. There we go. Queen is on the way. As the Lings have arrived. Shield battery still not done. On top of that, we are out of range of the overcharge. We will not have an overcharge available. The Lings, they do break in. The Forge goes down. No more cannons. The Forge is being replaced. Now these Lings, they do get a full scout off. They do slip into the main, but there's no Ling speed, unfortunately. So these Lings can't really do too much. Again, without the second gas, guys, we do have limited gas income here, and we don't really have that many roaches to work with. But there we go. Ravager's now on the way. COMEATMEBRO's on a bit of a timer. I'll be honest. We've casted a game like this before. Not quite like this. Well, we've seen like a base trade end, and we've seen specifically Starduck survive with like 5 probes against a 3 basing Zerg player. But you know what Starduck had? He had 3 Void Rays in a dream. He had 3 Void Rays in a dream. It was Starduck versus Ender like 2 years ago. And Starduck was able to win that game, by the way, by counterattacking with his 3 Void Rays, by getting across the map, killing the queens. And without queens, there was no anti-air. So I've seen this. I know what's about to happen. So this is dangerous here as the Void Ray count is slowly getting higher. And we are investing quite heavily here into Ling Roach. And without sufficient anti-air, like Arjsk8ter, he can pop up. Like, I've seen GMs die to 3 Void Rays is what I'm trying to say. I've seen... Aye. As the depths are moving out. Behind this, Arjsk8ter going to be investing into Void Ray and Robo. This should be for Immortal production, but we'll see. Miles not going to be hitting here. We do dodge them. The Roach Ravager is amassing. But again, we are on a timer here, and I feel like we have to be a little bit more assertive. Either that or expand behind this. Speaking of, Arjsk8ter does sneak out an Adept. Adept does slip by. Unfortunately, there's a Queen here to deal with it, and one Adept does 2-shot drones. We're going to be able to focus down some of them, though. Not bad. The control. Up. We get 2. Up. Soon to be 3. Across the map. Up. Void Ray did fall. Looks like we were able to bile it down. Are we looking? Oh, not quite. Second Void Ray goes down. Arjsk8ter a little bit distracted by his Adept control across the map. Both Void Rays do fall. And I do appreciate this from COMEATMEBRO. Upon seeing all the Void Rays, we're making queens. We're making 3 queens at a time. We are making some anti-air. How does Arjsk8ter fight back from here? If he had built up his Void Ray count, I can see it happening. I can believe. Now I'm not so sure. Like, COMEATMEBRO has a pretty terrifying army. Unless our Zerg player tries to push up this ramp into this wall of cannons. Unless they, like, move up the ramp and lose everything. Like, I can see that happening, too. Uh oh. A couple of roaches do waddle in. 2 roaches go down for free. Good start. Speaking of, we got a 3rd and 4th roach essentially for free as well. Do we get the queen? We got a queen! Oh my god. 4 roaches and a queen for a bit of hull damage on the Stalker. Very efficient trades here from Arjsk8ter. COMEATMEBRO a little bit inattentive to his army. He's working on a lair back at home. Still only on 1 gas. Barely an economy here as well, which is concerning. There we go, 9 drones on the way. But here comes 2 Void Rays, and we shut down the Queen. Where's the anti-air? Uh-oh. And this time, Arjsk8ter, he's paying attention to the army. He will not be piled down, and this hatchery is going to be going down, and COMEATMEBRO has to race back home. This army's not safe, not with Void Rays out. Go for the piles. Up. We're paying attention, though. We are paying attention. We got on top of the eggs. Yeah, COMEATMEBRO racing back home. With this lair, we can try to go into the... There we go. Hydras are on the way. But suddenly, Arjsk8ter has map control. We're expanding. We're taking the natural. I'm telling you, Bobby. 3 Void Rays in a dream. That's all you... It's not a dream. It's reality. Let's go. Oh, and that's going to be a lot of overlords. We're heavily supply blocking command. He can't make the Hydras. No shot. Cannot make any Hydras here. Insanely supply blocked as 3 overlords go down. We have a hatchery on the way. We can't make anything. The Ravager's busy dealing with the cannons. More overlords falling here. Oof, and we're not getting out of the supply block anytime soon. And hey, he's done it. He catches the Ravagers. The Immortal Void Ray going to town. We catch the Ravagers. We push up into the main base again. COMEATMEBRO still can't make anything. We have spores on the way, but too little too late. The army is here. We have some queens. We have transfuse. But against Immortals and Void Rays, yeah, it's not going to work. It's not going to happen. We break through the defensive line, and Arjsk8ter, things are looking a little bit bleak. Happy, I was concerned. I know he's going to watch the VOD later. I was concerned when we saw the Void Rays go down earlier to the Biles. I was like, how do we win from here? Happy, it's all good. The boys are being pulled. They're going to be going down. At least COMEATMEBRO is no longer supply block. He is making Hydras. Every drone will fall. Hydras, they pop out one at a time, and it's not going to be enough. Arjsk8ter. Oh, you gotta get some GGs in these 1v1s. GG! Arjsk8ter will take the game. GG, Poppy. I was concerned for you. I was concerned. I shouldn't have been. I should believe in the power of the Void Ray. And the Immortal as well, to be fair. GG. But yeah, things got really chaotic from the side of the Zerg player. Again, like the all-in was a little bit mishandled when it came to the saturation, when it came to the gases, when it came to the urgency of pushing up the ramp. There were moments where Lings were breaking in, but like they weren't really able to achieve too much. So even though like that main base of Arjsk8ter was a little bit compromised at times, like the Zerg player couldn't really take advantage of that. Wasn't able to really make use of their proxy hatch either, right? It's like, remember, it was a proxy hatch response, and we didn't use it to spread creep. We didn't really use it to really like rush into roaches across the map. It was just kind of there, and didn't really help too much. We weren't able to actually make use of it, and potentially like a proxy or a ninja goal base would have been a little bit better there, or a ninja base in general. Regardless, GG here to Arjsk8ter, keeping a cool, calm, and collected head. Did make his way through.